Why did you hire him, or do you think I appointed him?
No, when I went to first appearance in Miss Satterfield, Judge Satterfield's court, um, she appointed him.
Right from the start, what looks like a routine traffic docket quickly turns into a courtroom puzzle involving language barriers, CDL rules, and procedural confusion. Robert Manukian's case is already raising eyebrows. But trust me, this is just the beginning. Subscribe now for more intense courtroom breakdowns and real legal drama.
Good morning. We are on the record in the 13th Judicial District, the District Court of Butler County, Kansas. This matter comes on for traffic docket this first day of April 2026. First, we will call the case BU 2026 TR99, State of Kansas versus Robert Manukian. Please announce appearances, and we do have an interpreter.
Jared Regier on behalf of the state.
Your Honor, Darren Patterson appear on behalf of Robert Manukian, who does appear personally separate from counsel. And Judge, this is a case where he does speak Armenian. I received an email this morning that interpreter was not going to be available this morning. So we needed to see if we could set it on a interpreter docket.
Well, he's charged with motor carrier safety rules. Is it not a state or federal rule that they have to speak English to have a safety carrier license?
Judge, he's not charged with that, I don't believe, so that I'm not sure that would prevent us from carrying on court with what he is charged with.
Is he not charged with motor carrier safety rules and regulations? Is it someone else that's charged?
That's a huge umbrella, Judge, of all sorts of different things.
Okay, but I was of the recollection that you had to, at least at some point in time, you had to be able to speak the English language to have a CDL in the United States.
I think those are issues that are going on in the nation right now to kind of look into how well they are enforced. I don't know, Judge.
Well, there's my resident motor carrier safety inspector for decades. What am I mistaken on that, Deputy?
It's been the law for years. Yes.
Okay. But this is a guy charged with the motor carrier safety rules and regulations that needs a language interpreter of what language?
Armenian, Your Honor.
Armenian. Okay. Well, as you may or may not know, the officer there enforced those laws for years, and I prosecuted him for years. So that's what I was thinking. But that's not a charge on here. It's not a violation. So, all right. Who's my clerk? Jenna, we don't have an Armenian language interpreter?
No, Your Honor. They contacted us at like 8:20 this morning and canceled. We originally did.
All right. What's the next date you want to continue this to get an Armenian language interpreter?
Let's put him on the interpreter docket, so July 1st.
July 1st, and I trust, Mr. Patterson, somehow you will connect that to Mr. Manukian. How do you pronounce it? Manukian?
Yes, Judge. His daughter has been helping him, and we've been communicating through her. So, yes, we can get that to Robert.
All right. Is his daughter on here? Where's his daughter, if she is?
Robert, can you turn on your video? Start video.
I'm so sorry. I'm not his daughter. I am his wife. And daughter lives separately. And my English is not very well too, but I can translate for him. And he speaks basic English too. And I want to say he is non-CDL driver.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting because he's charged with the CDL violation. All right. So what is your name, please, that I'm talking to?
My name is, the same last name, and my name is Ani, A-N-I.
Okay. Can you turn on your video so I can see that he is here? Are you on a telephone or a computer?
Computer.
Well, I can't tell you how to turn on your video from a computer.
Ma'am, down at the bottom of the screen should be a place called video. Do you see that? Move your mouse around towards the bottom of the screen. There's a place you can click called video, and you start video.
Start video. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is the chart. No, I don't see.
Judge, I can practice a Zoom call with them so that they are very prepared at the next hearing.
Did you say, ma'am, that he does speak English?
No, he speak basic English.
Basic.
Yeah,
English.
he's speaking. Yeah.
Are you there,
And
sir?
he's on.
Is the defendant
Yes.
Robert Manukian here?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Manukian Robert.
You pronounce the last name first?
Robert. Manukian.
Manukian.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, I am going to get you, where are you calling in from? What state?
California.
California? And is that
Yes.
your state of residency is California?
Yes.
All right. I am going to allow you to reappear by Zoom, but I'm going to get your Armenian, and that's the interpreter you want, is Armenian?
Yes.
All right. To get that person here, apparently they backed out on us at the last minute. They must have had too many demands for that language interpretation, which could have just been one more. I don't know how many demands they have, but for you to have that interpreter, and I believe you should have, we're going to continue this to July 1st. So I need you to come back here, sir, by Zoom again, July 1st, and somehow you managed to get a $500 second chance bonding bond. That's company. Let's see.
Okay.
Mr. Patterson, are you retained in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to continue the $500 bond that he posted with the condition that he reappear by Zoom July 1st. Do you want him here at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., Mr. Patterson?
8 a.m., Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Manukian, you need to be back here July 1st at 8 a.m. And I think the Zoom codes will be the same, won't they, clerk?
Now, this is a critical procedural moment. The court locks in a new hearing date, adjusts timing, and clarifies interpreter scheduling. These details may seem minor, but they directly impact the defendant's right to be heard. Missing this could mean serious consequences. Do you think courts handle scheduling issues fairly in situations like this?
Thank you so much.
They will be.
Yes. All right, so you may go at this time, sir.
Your
But
Honor.
make sure you work with your attorney. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Regier, I did not let the state be heard. Just a minute, sir. Let's hear from the state.
Your Honor, if the court is continuing at this matter at the request of the defense, the state would respectfully inquire if the court intends to place this matter on the 1:30 interpreter docket for July 1st or some other time.
Good point. Did you put that on the 1:30 docket, clerk?
Yeah, it's an interpreter docket.
All right. Thank you for pointing that out, counsel and clerk. Mr. Patterson, can you be here at that 1:30 docket, July 1st?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Manukian, I'm changing that to July 1st at 1:30. You might want to be here at 1 o'clock, but no later than 1:30.
Okay.
And make
Thank
sure
you
I
so
can
much.
see and hear you, or you're going to have to be at the courthouse if you can't get your Zoom to work.
Okay.
All right. Your bond is continued. The request is at the defendants for speedy trial. Anything else, Mr. Patterson?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Regier?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Court security? Yes, sir.
Just, I don't know whether it makes a difference. Make sure that he knows that Central Standard Time.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's a very important fact. Mr. Patterson, make sure he knows that Central Standard Time and whether we're on, it is standard, or are we on daylight? I asked that the other day. Are we back on daylight savings? Just make sure he gets here at the right time.
No idea.
I think we went back to daylight savings, Deputy, but thank you for reminding me of the time difference. That's Kansas time, sir. Okay? Like right now, sir, I don't know what time you have in California, but we have 9:15. What are you, about 11:15 or something?
No, now it's 7.
Oh, it's only 7. Okay, I was on the other
Yeah.
side of the continent. Okay. So that's Kansas time. Please make sure that you're here at 9 a.m. Kansas time.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate everybody
Thank
pointing that out. We'll be in recess now, and the Manukians can go. You may hang up or disconnect. And okay, and the interpreter, thank you so much. You may go.
Thank you.
unless
Thank you.
I don't think we have any
Yeah,
more.
we appreciate. Thank you so much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Now, do we have any other interpreters on here?
He was
had
our
3.
one.
They've all been canceled. I know we had 3 that were canceled. I just want to make sure the interpreters didn't show up when they weren't needed. Did you
No,
work
I
that
don't have
out?
anyone else.
Okay. Then let's see. Defense attorneys, we have Mr. Patterson. Let's see, who's at the county detention center?
Kyle David Hughes.
Kyle David Hughes. Is Darren Patterson your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Patterson, are we ready on Kyle David Hughes?
I did not have it on my calendar today, Judge, so I will need to look into that. I will do that right now if the court wants to just take a recess on that one.
Well, I'm looking into that too, and I don't show you as his attorney. Sir, why do you think Mr. Patterson is your attorney?
Yes.
Did you hire him or do you think I appointed him?
No, when I went to first appearance in Miss Satterfield, Judge Satterfield's court, she appointed him.
Well, let me look at her notes because it's not in the case file that you were appointed. It says March 11th, you failed to appear.
Your Honor, I think he's in confusion. I do believe he has a few other cases, and I think he has another traffic case that she probably appointed him on, but not this. This is a newer one.
Okay. Yes, I'm showing that you failed to appear for your case on my docket. So do you have some other cases maybe in front of Judge Satterfield that she might have appointed someone on?
Was this for driving on suspended or?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think you appeared for her for first appearances? Does anybody know what he's talking about?
And Your Honor, another thing is back in March, we had this hearing with him and we had a different date for the summons, and we went ahead and went with the summons date, which would have brought us to today.
All right.
Your Honor, I think I have information.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. Yeah, they summons me.
Here's what my docket says. My docket says we had a first appearance March 11 of 2026, and the defendant failed to appear. Defendant has another hearing set for a summons, and judge ordered that it may have been confusion. So the court continued this case until April 1st. Now, is that what you're reading, clerk?
Yes, Your Honor, because we had a bond date and a summons date, and they were contradicting.
Okay. So he does have other cases on file, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Have some of those, if you can tell, gone to Judge Satterfield for first appearance?
Let me do one more quick check.
If you would, please. Sometimes when people start getting so many cases.
This is where things get messy. Multiple cases, missed appearances, and confusion about legal representation all collide at once. The defendant's situation suddenly looks far more serious than a simple traffic issue. It raises a big question. Is this just disorganization or a pattern that could hurt his credibility moving forward in court?
Different types, they end up in front of different judges, and And when you fail to appear, you may end up in front of a different judge for the next appearance, and they may set you back on my docket, and there's just lots of room for confusion when that happens. But we always want to get it worked out, Mr. Hughes. Now, Mr. Baca, while she's looking at some things, what were you going to say?
Judge, you had covered what I had for the March 11th date, but my notes indicate that Judge Satterfield did appoint Darren Patterson at that time.
All right. And it could just be that her AA didn't know to send out the order or something, or, she may just do it differently than we do down here. So it may be no confusion. It was just a different process among the judges, because she doesn't usually handle these cases once they go past her.
And I can check on that, Your Honor. Let me shoot Michelle a message and see what I can find out on this case.
Or let me just see if he qualifies. Where do you work? Mr. Hughes, where do you work?
I'm unemployed right now.
How long have you been unemployed?
About 6 months now.
Where did you last work?
Fleming's in Leon.
Now, see, I talked to you about that before. I remember that. And why did you leave Fleming's?
I was fired.
Fired, okay. And you haven't gotten any new work since then?
No, ma'am.
Are you married or single?
I'm single.
Any minor children that you legally take care of?
No.
All right. Well, you do qualify for court appointed. So if Judge Satterfield didn't appoint him, Jenna, I will appoint Mr. Patterson now. I'm not seeing an order of appointment in this file. Are you, Jenna?
No, Your Honor, but I can get one in this afternoon.
All right. So Mr. Patterson will be appointed now. When are his other hearings with Judge Satterfield? Did we find that out, or did I interrupt you when you were trying to?
And Judge, I did find another case that I am appointed on with Mr. Hughes. That's 24 CR 513. And that has a hearing date with Judge Hart May 1st at 2:30.
What kind of case is that, if you know? You don't know, Mr. Patterson, off the top of your head, what kind of case that is?
It's a warrant to show cause with Judge Hart on a Friday at 2:30.
Okay. Well, I have seen Mr. Hughes somewhere to talk about this, but it wasn't March 11th, and it's not showing up here on these docket notes. So do you have another misdemeanor case with me by chance, Mr. Hughes?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I basically I got arrested for this driving while suspended, and I bonded out on it. Like they said, they gave me a court date when I bonded out. About maybe a month or so after I got bonded out.
Well, hold on. I don't want you to say, and I know Mr. Patterson doesn't want you to say anything that might get you in, might not be good for you to say, but I show you have a 25 Sedgwick County case pending, a 24, that's another kind of case, CLA County and in 2025, and then you have this 2026 30 in Butler County and a 2025 CR 49 in Butler County and a 25 CR 48 in Butler County. Okay, so it looks like you do have a number of things going on in Butler County. 26 TR 30 is driving while suspended, second or subsequent. Then you have 25 CR 49, burglary, criminal damage to property. And that looks like you pled guilty. That may be your show cause. I don't know. You have 25 CR 48, attempted possession of opium, narcotics, or stimulants, and other drug charges. And there is a driving while suspended first in that. That's 25 CR 48. BU 24 CR, theft. So those are just some of what you have, I see, on your docket for Butler County. So that could be why I've talked to you about counsel before. Any additions, Mr. Baca or Miss Jenna, before I proceed to just move on this case?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right. When do we want to set this? I would set it see if Judge Hart could take it, but he's got so many other things possibly in front of other judges. I'm going to just keep this. So when do you want him back?
Your Honor, we can do a Monday morning. Our next Monday morning available is June 29th.
June 29th. Anybody want something sooner or differently? Or what I can do, folks, is set it for June 29th. And if you attorneys want to try to get it in front of Judge Hart and make some kind of, you say, global deal, you can do that. How about we leave it at that?
That's fine, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I am going to order, Mr. Hughes, that you reappear before me June 29th at 8 a.m. on this particular case, 26 TR 30, unless your attorney tells you otherwise. But you must be back there. I will continue this at the defendant's request and make that a condition of your bond that you posted on December 19th for $1,500, sir.
And Judge, could I receive an order of appointment?
Yes, I think, Jenny, you said you'd do that this afternoon.
Yes, I'll do it this afternoon before.
All right, thank you. All right, then you are remanded back to the custody of the sheriff until or unless you make this June 29th or this bond. No, you've made this bond. And I'm going to continue that. So unless you can get out on something else, your bond in this case will continue, but until then, you're remanded to the sheriff to take care of the business you have with him.
Okay.
You may go, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else at the jail? Anyone in any kind of correctional facility?
By the end, the judge untangles confusion, appoints counsel, and sets firm conditions for the next hearing. The defendant now faces multiple legal challenges with clear expectations moving forward. One misstep could escalate everything quickly. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories and detailed legal breakdowns you do not want to miss.